Maker is merciful. He will help them find
Right back.
peace. We can only hope.
Alright, now I said I was going to go to see... why am I using Aveline? I said I would go to see... Sing, sweet nightingale, but I'm not going to see her. No, I'm not. I'm going to... Gamlin... Let's go to Fenris's mansion. One thing I am going to do is I am going to shop. And before I do anything else, I am going to start the side quests. Don't worry, we're going to get there. I just want to visit my crewmates first. And I want to get back at Isabella, so the idea of doing anything else not as important as Isabella. Do you have anything I can loot?
Are you certain it's her?
An elf matching your description on the ship you named.
His mission, of
And
course, is to
alone,
meet with
as
his
far as I
sister.
could tell.
I need to know if it's a trap.
I did as you asked, Fenris. Now it's up to you. You talk to him, Hawk. I've had my fill for today.
Then heed it, first of us.
Maybe it's just me, but I'd swear you're upset.
It's my sister. I didn't tell you, but I followed up on Hadriana's information. Everything she said was true. I had to keep it quiet, but I eventually contacted Verania and sent her coin enough to come meet me. And now she's here.
She was in Carinus after all.
My sister left Magister Araman's service, and I found her in Minrathus. That made things more difficult. But according to the men I paid, it's just as Hadriana said. She's not a slave. She's a tailor, in fact. Getting a letter to her was difficult, and she didn't believe me at first. But she's finally come.
Yes, everything's gone exactly according to plan. What could be worse?
Yes, yes, laugh at me. Come with me, Hawk. I need you there when I meet her.
Where is she?
If we go to the Hanged Man during the day, she'll be
Now, the
there
only
for
problem is I
next
want to go
week
to the
at least.
Hanged Man to hang out.
It would mean a lot to
And
me.
that means
That's all I ask.
I'm going to have to start this mission, and I didn't want to, so... Alright, what's next? Meryl. Let's see what Meryl's doing. I mean, the Hangman's got two of my companions. I can't not go there.
You've been holed up in here for days. If you don't get some sunshine, you'll wilt.
I'm not a plant, Beric. I'm fine.
Just take a walk around the Lowtown Market. Get some air, and I'll stop bothering you.
I know you mean well, but I have too much to do right now.
I'll let you talk some sense into her, Hawk.
Beric is very sweet.
After 3 years, you guys just got missions for me? Why can't we just, like, you know,
Infuriating
talk and
terrible
bullshit
busybody,
and
but sweet.
see how we're all doing? And
Were you looking for me?
Nah.
Nothing's wrong, is it?
I'm sure something is wrong somewhere in Kirkwall. But right now it can wait.
And I'm being a poor host, as usual. In the market the other day, out of the corner of my eye, I thought I saw Tamlin. I blinked, and he was gone. I don't know what it meant. Maybe nothing. Maybe I'm going mad. I miss them all. Even the Keeper.
You miss Keeper Marithari. Are you feverish? Did you take a blow to the head?
I must have. I even miss her scolding me. I wish I could have seen it. It doesn't matter. I'm here now. Maybe Varric was right. Shall we go out for a bit? I could use some sunshine.
okay. Nick. Well, she's got some shit I gotta look up. Wait, hold on a second. thought she did. Maybe I read all her books already. Nothing here, nothing there. No, 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 no. Alright, who's next? I think Anders is next on the list. Oh, and I gotta go to the Black Emporium. So let's go visit Anders first. Then Aveline. I gotta visit Aveline. Talk to the Seneschal just so he can waste my time. Sing, sweet nightingale. Let's see. All right. Anders. Old Anders. Where are you? Oh, there you are. You're in my party. You got something here. It's probably a sword, right? Yep. Bingo. Told you.
You think I don't know the city guard is just another arm of the Templars?
That is completely unfair.
Everyone's giving Aveline
If
shit.
they
She
show
must
up
enjoy
here,
being captain
I'll
of
know
the
who's to
guard
blame.
now.
That's all I'm
That was
saying.
another thing I didn't get to was her mission.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean for you to see that. I just can't be too careful. Now that the Knight
And I do want to
Commander
kind of go
basically
around to different
appointed herself
shops.
Viscount.
Between ruling the city and torturing mages, it's a wonder she has time
So I
to
can
keep
not
that
only
sword
sell
so
my
shiny.
shit, but see what special items
She
they
has
have
nearly
in
crushed the
stock.
flame of hope for
And you got to
mages.
talk to the herbalist and
The
the
mage
gallows
underground
because you
is
got to
all but
find out what
destroyed.
new
And
things
those
he might
left
have
have
for
turned to
you.
blood magic as their only
And he has some new things for you.
which Meredith knows will prevent any chance of the public taking their side.
You don't think that kind of proves her point?
The Blight was stopped only with the aid of 2 mages, one an apostate. But it makes no difference. The Chantry set us on this path long ago. It would take something truly catastrophic to change people's thinking now.
The guards don't
Okay.
get here often enough.
Yeah, I got to get some shit here. Hey, there was Alfred where you are now. Oh, the Carta. I'm going to give you some of my decoy.
She can't store the forever. Just not just tempt people to fight her.
When they beat that decoy down enough, then it explodes.
You got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that...
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting to do this. Gloves of the Champion, or whatever the hell. Yeah, Gloves of the Champion. I was right. See? I know how to read. Sorta. Okay. I think we got enough ornate belts to last me a goddamn lifetime. There's nobody here that really sells anything.
I'll deal with this!
Yeah, you probably shouldn't mess with me. Just thought I'd mention that. Yeah, opal fragments. Thank you. Okay, ornate rings.
The sewers aren't half as bad.
Nope, nothing here. Alright. Thought I could probably sneak by a Quinari blade. By the way, that Jack the Black guy was there in Act 2 and I didn't do anything with him, so I'm wondering what I missed. Yeah, Viscount. Gotta talk to the Viscount. And then I'm gonna go shopping, and then I'm going to start these DLC missions, and then we'll go into the whole, you know, other missions. The main missions. But I want to get these done first. They're fun. They're pretty extended, but they're fun. Especially Legacy I thought was really good. Uh-oh. Justice. That doesn't sound too good.
Quiet, Barrick.
Well, look who it is. You. The you. If you don't mind, I could do with a significant reduction in the amount of attention this office receives. A visit from the champion is something of the opposite.
I sense I am unwelcome in the halls of power.
Power. I am just the hand on the seal, waxing what I'm told. Now I'm trapped under Templar scrutiny, waiting for them to note how easily I might be replaced.
And it isn't going well.
It is not going well.
I can apply influence in many ways, you know.
Do the words political maelstrom mean anything?
Now, those
to
gloves
you?
actually fit the
The Templars are particularly
the armor I'm
sensitive
wearing.
about destabilizing elements, especially after what happened to Dumas.
The Arashok killed the Viscount, but he's no longer a problem.
There are older hatreds that the Templars feel deserve more central focus. Sometimes I wonder if we're at war with ourselves.
There is no one to carry the last Viscount's line.
You presided over Seamus's death. That was the sad end of the Dumas. When a line is judged unfit or ends, we appoint from Kirkwall's elite. Or we would, if the situation was normal. But it is not.
Who nominates a
See,
new
look at that.
Viscount?
Even though I look like the
A
Sultan, I
consensus
still
of
these
the
gloves
nobility,
actually fit
normally, and a willing
the
nominee.
outfit. But the
Both are
rogue's
lacking, and I can't
champion's
fault it.
armor is really good.
These are difficult
This
times.
the warrior looks
Could
kind
I
of
nominate
stupid.
someone?
The helmet
I'll do
looks
it
like a
myself.
chicken head.
Anyone
The
who
best
thinks
one
to
though
take
is the
this
mage.
office
The
needs
mage
more than popular support.
champion's garb
They need
is like
particular support.
what?
You are many
It's
things,
fucking
champion,
ridiculous.
but not this. Not yet, anyway.
Since when are city leaders appointed by the Knight Commander?
Meredith would not openly
It's
dictate
like
her
it's not a
preferences.
robe. It's like
the rule of Kirkwall is deliberately separate.
it's like
from the
armor
Chantry's
almost.
will.
but it looks really good.
But the
It's just
order
sick.
embodies
Oh, I have to talk to
security in
Bartran, too.
Kirkwall, and they want the new Viscount.
I mean, I don't
to be
have
more
to, but I
accepting
do.
Of oversight.
I do.
Anyone who wants to
Just
rule
for
Kirkwall
symmetry.
needs support from the Templars.
I like to talk to everybody
That is the
that's
new
available.
truth of this city.
What happens if they don't like the choice?
You never know what you might learn, and you never know
Do
what you might
know how
unlock.
Viscount
So
Dumas' predecessor Perrin
talk to
Threadneedle
everybody. There's one thing I
left
learned about
office?
role-playing games. That's talk
was a
to everybody,
tyrant.
search everywhere,
Certainly.
look
But
for
his rule was
every
not
possible.
Until he actively sought to expel
Scenario.
the Templars. The good of all is inexorably tied to what is good for the Templars.
When Viscounts die, it's the sycophants who truly suffer.
If his death was more fresh in my mind, I would give you such
Yeah, it
a...
was great. I was playing Mass Effect, like I was saying before. I was playing Mass
I can
Effect
still do
multiplayer today,
that, I think.
and this group of
Each
guys
day
that
is fresh
I've
insult, believe
played
me.
with before. That like the moment I popped up, they
That's
just
all
kind of
right.
like right away started the mission. And I was using a level 16 engineer, quarrying engineer. They we got through it in 20. We got through a fire-based goddess in like 26 minutes or 27 minutes, and I don't know. I guess either I was taking too much time because I had to go to the bathroom or whatever. But when I came back, I found that they kicked me out of the game. I finished with over 100,000 points. Granted, I was in last place out of the four of us because they were blasting missiles all over the place, and I wasn't. I only shot one missile. They shot like three each or some shit like that, and they only finished with like 30,000, 40,000 more points than me. But
Place in the city for working shell.
they kicked me out of the game, and we got full extraction. Took us only like 27 minutes, and they kicked me out. I'm like, the fuck is your problem? You know, like I said, I've played with them a million times before, and
Guardsman,
sometimes it was like
duties
that
for the
other thing,
week
like
will
I
be
mentioned.
Lowtown canvas.
These
5 on,
two
3 on.
that I
City
showed up
perimeter
to
by
one of their
twos.
rooms,
Clear by second watch.
and
Training
you know,
recruits full metal by
we
week's end.
were doing really well, and I was
Anything
changing
else,
my character like I do now.
No.
After each mission,
Thank
I
you.
changed my character, and I sent them friend requests and stuff. They accepted right away. They had me sent a friend request to one of their other friends,
Donicus.
and everything like that. And then I went back on. Like every time I would go on, they would be there, and I would just
You never said
join
how your 3 weeks
their
in Orlais
parties,
went.
and we'd get through it no
You're right.
problem. And you know, I would
I
always
didn't.
do finish third or whatever, because you know, like I didn't have the weapons they were using. I was always
Anything
using shit
else?
weapons to
Your men
get
could
like
give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
to
They had
get
to.
like the
As long as there's no
masteries, the assault
Viscount,
rifle
the
masteries
Order
and stuff.
thinks they can bark at any man in uniform.
So you know, I'd be using
I
levels,
won't
and then
attack
like
it.
one time
The
it
people of
was
Krupp
just
will
one
need
of
to
them, and
see
I went
themselves
on
in their
as
guard.
a level
Use that
3
connection with just targets.
Volus engineer and
Kirkwall
finished
seems
like
to have
dead
rallied
last, but
around
we
you.
we got
I
extracted,
try
and
to
I was a
keep
level
order,
3.
and people appreciate
That was
that.
no big deal. And then one
Everything else
time,
is going
I'm
insane.
playing with him as a Sentinel
A few
human, which I'll
complaints
never
here
do
and
again.
there, but for the most part,
And I was getting
I
my
think
ass
everyone's
kicked
just
with this
glad
other
the guard
dude.
has been stable for
We
a
got
few
to
years.
wave
Just
7,
checking in.
and they
Nina.
died, and then they were like getting
Yes,
all
there's
bitchy about it
something.
on their
Come back
mics.
soon.
I can
I'll
hear them
get
on their
into it
mics.
then.
And
Kirkwall
They,
seems to have
uh,
rallied around you.
they kind
I
of
try to
left.
keep order,
And then I
people
went to
appreciate
the
that.
next room, and they were
Everything
there,
else
and they
is
left
going
that one.
insane.
And
A
then
few
I got like
complaints
this
here and
long
there, but for
message
the
after
most
they
part,
like
I think everyone's
defriended
just
me
glad the guard has been stable
about
for a
how
few
like,
years.
you know,
I'll
it's
see you
nothing
later.
personal. I hate
Of course
I hate
not.
promoters. I'm like, okay, fuck you. You know, like I'm just trying to play a game here. You want to, you know, I don't take it as seriously as you, and I could still do pretty goddamn well. Like you don't want me on your little teams, fine. You know, so ever since then, if I get into a room that one of them is hosting, I leave quick. And one time, one of them got into a room that I was in, and they left quick. It's like, good, stay away from me. Fucking people, man, I tell you. Sometimes, you know, you don't want to be a hermit. You don't want to be like vicious or mean, but sometimes you just don't want to fucking deal with people. Like sometimes people just really make it difficult for you to tolerate them. And when it gets like that, I just get like, I don't need this shit, and I just don't want to be bothered, you know? Because some people are just so self-fucking righteous. It's like, dude, get over yourself. Like, really, like, nobody cares. You know? Look, in the end, yeah, do I want to do solo platinum so I can help people that are having a hard time with it? Yeah, fine. A lot of people do, whatever. But in the end, bro, you're playing a video fucking game. Like, I'm not getting paid for it. You're not getting paid. Just fucking get over yourself. Shit. Kicking people. I kick people out all the time when they don't belong there. When they're like leveled at 70 and they're using an Avenger. Yeah, then you don't belong in platinum. You're going to get everybody killed. Or that somebody wants to do that fucking glitch shit.
That's your
But
name.
when fucking someone's awesome and we did well and you just kick them out because they only got 100,000 and we got 150,000 when you fucking shooting missiles and I'm not. And I'm saving your ass. And one time this guy gave me shit because it was like, and we only got through wave 9 because of me. Like I basically played wave 9 by myself. And I saw that this one guy that finished with more points than I did was being kicked, like they were kicking him. So I said, okay. So I was the last one to kick him. So then I get a message from the guy, and he's like, oh, you kicked him and he finished better than he finished with more points than you or something. And I'm like,
Do I detect a note of jealousy?
yeah.
It's not
And I was like, sorry. And he
The
goes,
lad is
sorry, you just kicked it. You understand? You kicked a guy that finished higher than you or something. And I was like, and I was going to say, and I left, and I was going to say, yeah, Dick, if it weren't for me, you guys wouldn't even gotten that far because you fucking needed me to get through wave 9 by myself. So I want you to kick my ass. Then maybe you guys shouldn't be kicking his ass if you don't want me to kick him. Like I said, like people are just such fucking douchebags sometimes. Like so hard to deal with people. They're just such assholes. It's a fucking game, man. It was like that too when in the stickball league I used to play, where guys would be like arguing over call, and it's like, dude, it's fucking stickball, okay? We're not getting paid for this. We're paying to play here. Why are we arguing over fucking calls? Play the game. Like, who cares? In the end, really, who cares? Play the fucking game. Like, people just don't want to have fun in life. It's like pathetic.
This one will fetch a
You know, I play video games. I try to get money from playing video games. I have, like, you know, I have game playthroughs that I can get monetized without fucking getting blocked. But, you know, like, so this is kind of like something I do for a living, kind of. And even I don't take it that fucking seriously. You know, I play through games in like 2 days. It's got, I was saying to my friend, my ridiculously, amazingly, I'm not thinking first never learned my friend Scott from Suplex Music. I'll say to him that sometimes it doesn't even feel like I'm playing games anymore. Like, sometimes it's not even fun because it's like, you just want to get, I'm the type of person when I start something I want to finish it. I like starting things and I like finishing things. So like, I'll start a game and I'll play it like in 2 days. And then it's like, in 2 days it's played, and I'm saying to myself, oh, that was fun. And I got like nothing else to do with it, you know, so Daenerys is a fucking god. It's like, this is what he does. He fucking raises corpses. And then he does that. He puts his little shield up.
What a mess!
Come on. Then he warps. Yeah, it worked once. It's probably gonna work again. Okay, now that I'm friends with Fenris, I think I might be able to convince him not to kill his sister.
You are no longer my master.
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice.
I think I might be able to convince him not to kill his sister. Like, I convinced Varric not to kill his brother. Because we're friends, so I think I'll be able to do it. Be able to do it.
What we went through, what I've had
Usually
to
when
do
we're
since
kind of
Mother
like
died.
teetering, I'll let him kill his
This was my
sister, but
only chance.
now that we're good friends.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, don't do this. Please, tell him to stop.
Wait. Don't kill her.
Why not? She was ready to see me killed. What is she to me other than just one more tool of the Magisters?
This is your family, Fenris.
Get out.
You said you didn't ask for this, but that's not true. You wanted it. You competed for it. When you won, you used the boon to have Mother and I freed.
Why are you telling me this?
Freedom was no boon. I look on you now, and I think you received the better end of the bargain.
Like I said, I usually let him kill her because we're not as good buddies as we are now.
I thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You have friends.
Is that what we are? You heard what Varania said. I wanted these. I fought for them. I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Well, I actually went to the Hang the Man for a reason, so... I didn't even get a chance to level them up. Man, just trying to start the third act really takes a while, doesn't it? Yeah, at least we're still friends. Yeah, let's put people in comas. Oh yeah, let me work on this more. We're friends. We're still not friends? Shit. We're still friends. Alright, let's see. How are we still not? Wow. Come on, Meryl. Jesus Christ. Alright, let me go back, because I want to talk to my peeps. Then I'm going to go shopping in the Lowtown Bazaar. And then at Moj, and then I'm going to go to my house and I'm going to do the side quests, the DLCs. Hello, my lover.
Oh, that looks like the house special. Whiskey flavored with rat droppings.
You don't have to keep checking up on me. I'm fine.
I'm just here for the rat flavored whiskey.
Right. Remember what you said after the mess with the Kunari?
I'm proud of you for doing the right thing.
It may have been the right thing, but it was also the dumb thing. The relic was mine. I should have kept running.
I couldn't have saved Kirkwall without you.
Bullshit. You could have stormed the keep and slaughtered all those Kunari if you had to. You and Aveline. I mean,
I'd love to see her in town. Actually,
she's
you
a
know what? I could
woman-shaped
probably do
battering
that.
ram. The fact is, you and I have nothing in common
For
anymore.
the first act, but then
You're
after
a
that, I'm
champion.
going to have to get rid of her.
And I'm just a lying, thieving snake.
You're just afraid of being anything else.
I don't know how to be anything else.
I bet there's a heart of gold in you. We just have to dig it out and sell it.
Tell you what, I'll be here if you need me.
Let's see if I can find another Quinari blade around here. I'm sure I can. Hangman's just loaded with tons of
If
crazy
you think
shit.
that was bad, I should tell you about the Black Marsh.
See, when you say things like that, Blondie, it just makes me glad I didn't know you sooner. Who goes to a
At least
place
it's the
named
last
Black
companion I have
Marsh
to
on
talk to.
purpose? Now, they called it
And after
Beer
this,
Marsh.
it's shopping,
No, still
and
doesn't work.
I do
Not
have
a
to get rid
point.
of a lot of
The
this
marsh
crap because I
part
do
does
have to
cancel out
clean up.
anything
Oh, I
else.
have to go to the Black Emporium too.
Flower Marsh.
Oh
Chisholm
man,
Marsh.
so many different pieces of
No,
responsibility.
no good. Ah, you've got company. I'll see you later.
I would like to bring a few blades
Fuck. What can I do for you?
What was
so
Anders
I can get a
here
bunch
for?
of experience
Only
points.
place in Kirkwall he can get a decent drink. Blondie comes by here and I put him on my tab. He's got some stories about his days in Ferelden that sound implausible, even to me. He's not bad for a mage. Crazy, but that's most everyone in this city.
I wouldn't say no to a pint.
I should make you buy
The reason why I'm
drinks,
letting Meryl
old
stay injured
champion
is because I
of
don't feel like
Kirkwall.
using any more injury kits.
So,
You don't
what's the
have
word
to
in
unless you're
Lowtown,
just
Barry?
going to keep battling, but since
Nothing
I'm
you
just going to
don't
go
know
back to my
already.
home after this.
The Viscount's departure, a vacuum of power, troubles brewing. Get rid of one thread and another appears. I'm starting to think this city's in love with Crisis. Hope you're ready for it, my friend. I'm keeping Bianca close.
Okay.
The path
Now let's see. Nice, you got a bed here, Varric. And your own little table.
My past.
Now let's go see Martin.
You
Because Martin's got a shop.
You abandoned a chain of ghosts. We are nothing alike. Even begin to think that we are.
No Quinari blades? Let me try to give my crewmate some jewelry. Oh yeah, let me see something. Ho 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 ho, look at that motherfucker. He needs some new rings. He needs new belt. And that's all I got for you. She needs a new belt. Here's a new ring too. Wow, that talisman is still pretty ample. I almost lost my mic again. There's a new belt. That's all I got for you is a belt. That sucks. Alright. Well, I got rid of everything that I don't want. No Quinars. I think there's one around here. Just like I thought there was a woman that would give you money and experience points once you cleared out all the gangs. And there was. I'm pretty sure there's a Quinari blade around here. Not there. Alright. Martin.
Need to put someone to sleep.
Let's sell. Okay, I don't need any of this. This I'm going to keep for now. I don't need that. Don't need any of this. Yeah, he needs a new... Yeah, that ball's fucking shit. But a good one. Alright, don't need any of these. Don't want any of these. Don't need any of those. Any of those. Alright, you got anything special for me? Nope. You suck, Martin. Alright, let's go over here. Oh, look at that. I just sold all this shit, and all I got back was more shit. Well then, onward to the next portion. Okay, so I said I wanted to go to the gallows. Actually, first let's go to the Lowtown. I just want to go through the different shops. And then once I go through the different shops, then I want to go to the gallows, pick up some of those side quests and everything. Then go to Hightown, take care of those side quests. And then back to my house. So I'm sure I'm going to start it, but I'm probably not going to get anywhere with it. Oh yeah, that's right, I can't bring Isabel because I'm going to have Varric with me. I'm just playing through my possibilities of group members. For the... Because I kind of want to see Isabella interact with Tallis, considering Isabella and I have a romance.
They write all the best secrets.
Okay, you got anything special for me? Nope. You suck ass.
How do you think we got
Not yet, Gamlin. We'll get to you. I gotta make sure that I gotta check out these crates and shit.
The merchants here keep telling us.
Well, that's that.
I'm not sure why.
Because like I said, you never know where they're gonna hide one of these things. Ooh, that's a nice one. Quinari sword. There's Lady Elegant. Do I have anything? Nope, nothing major. Oh yeah, I do have that potion that I can bring people back from the dead. Alright, what do you got? Nothing, huh? Yeah. Okay, we're done with the bazaar. How bizarre. Let's go to the gallows. Let's take care of the... See what these people have. And then it's Hightown and their markets. And then we're going to go back home. So I want to go home. Read my mails, man. First thing I'm going to do when I come back is I'm going to deal with Sing Sweet Nightingale. So, but I'm not doing that till I come back. Pardon me. Weapon shop, what you got? Bingo. Armor shop, what you got? Nothing. Alright. A rune of protection that I can make on my own. Thank you. Alright, so those shops. Thresk.
Because it reminds me of a woman.
Champion,
Cullen, you again.
seems you've become less a friend to the Templars in the years since your ascent. But surely you can see the Knight Commander directly now, should you wish. What would you have of me?
Everyone says the Knight Commander's gone crazy. Are you still behind her?
As long as I'm
People
friends with
ask
Fenris,
too
when I
much
give
of
him the
her.
Blade of
She
Mercy,
needs a
it's going to
spine of
really
iron
boost
to
up our
survive her
friendship.
position. I have seen madness before. I saw Uldred's eyes when there was nothing human left in them. The Knight Commander. She is not there yet. But I do not have to ask where the rumors come from.
If it comes to war with the mages, whose side do you think the Grand Cleric will take?
She is bound by faith and duty to support the Templars. We have dominance over mages by divine right. But it is cruel how she leads them on, letting them think they might have a chance at rebellion.
I just wanted to see how an old friend is doing in this difficult time.
Always
After
nice
what
talking to the guy
happened
that thought he
in
was
Ferelden,
hallucinating
I
when
told
the
myself I would never
Grey
again
Warden was
question
trying to
the
save him.
purpose of the Order. But it grows harder each day to tell whether I'm serving the Templars or only the Knight Commander. It may be that they are no
Let me see, I
longer
have,
one
what,
and
3
the
Quinari
same.
blades?
I hope you will be
Okay. I think there's one that I can buy in Hightown. Maybe. Let's see what's over here. Since nothing. Okay, I can't go through there. Never mind.
Welcome back, my friend. My store has never been better stocked, thanks to you. Although I have nothing else to ask you to find, you're quite welcome to bring back any rare specimens you may come across. I'd be more than happy to craft something just for you. It's the least I can do for the champion of Kirkwall.
Okay. Buy 2 more of these, bunch of more of these, a bunch more of these, and I'll take all these. Nothing.
So good to see
Okay, anyway. Alright. Otisburg? Okay. I mean, I could... Alright, onward to Hightown. Wow, I can't get over how much time I'm wasting here. Alright. Well, the earlier I get it done with, the less I'll have to get done with later. It was like when I went to college in my first 4 semesters, I had like 60-something, 70-something credits. All I needed was like 50 credits for the last 2 years. Uh-oh, Hubert, he's back with another complaint.
Catastrophe has struck, partner. We are ruined. Ruined.
It's always something with this mine.
A cart came back from the bone pit, half wrecked, with a dozen mangled bodies. The horse pulling the cart was the only survivor, and it does not speak. Town full of rotten mages, and not one can get answers from a horse.
I'll check it out. You keep interrogating that horse.
I knew I could depend on you.
Yeah, this
Just
is
like
the
old
one.
times,
That's the
partner.
big high dragon fight. You don't want to don't want to deal with him too soon. What do you got? Just a rune of fire. Come on, you can do better than that. All right. Olaf, and he likes warm hugs. Damn you.
How great it is. Anders is
I hate when they don't give me anything good. There we go. Ooh, and look at that. And I got a tome out of it. See, now that's what I needed. Okay, is it attributes? Let's give me some strength, willpower, and constitution. Just because I'm tired of getting killed. Even though it hasn't happened in a while, I'm still tired of it. So I got 4 blades out of this, right? And a backpack. And a hot plate.
preserve our history. A
Finlay. I wonder what happened to Finlay in the...
Sing.
Like I said, when a few months ago, I would go on, that Flibber would be on. He'd invite me. We'd be fucking playing the shit out of it. And then when I was done, I was done. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta do this one too.
Against the Knight Commander.
You know, so like we'd be playing the
Your
shit out of
words
it.
did not fall on
Then,
deaf
you know, the next day, same thing.
Several nobles are
He'd invite
discussing
me. We'd play the shit out of it. He'd
what to
finish
do
first.
about
I'd finish
marriage.
second, and that was it.
I cannot
And then
tarry here at the
suddenly it
risk of
seemed like
5.
Flibber wasn't
If
playing,
you would make
and I have him
common
as one of my
cause with
friends
us, read this.
on the BSN, and then like I don't see him on, and when he's on,
I'll
he
communicate
never
by
reminds me.
messenger if the need arises. Make
Sometimes
them
I see like some friends will be on or
and our
whatever, and
fragile endeavor.
I'll like if I get into a room with them by accident, it's like, yo man, you know, it's great, and you know we're doing great and stuff.
Have you located any Canary blades?
This is what I found.
Do you require gold for this task?
I'm not doing this for the money.
Very well.
Bam! Look at that, 4,000 experience points. What the hell's down here? Oh yeah, that's right. Nuncio.
Ah, the champion of Kirkwall. Your reputation precedes you. Forgive me. I should
The
introduce
last bit
myself
of
properly.
side
My name
quests
is
for
Nuncio
now.
Caldera Lanos.
These are the
I'm a
Antivan
noble
Crows.
from the beautiful country of Antiva.
It must have taken a lot of practice to say that all in one breath.
I'm really going to start.
Is mostly to
By the way,
impress the ladies, I
Fenris,
assure
you've
you.
got a guard
I've come to ask your
coming
help,
out of your
champion.
chest.
Hiding among the Dalish is an elven assassin.
And
I've
I'm
been
really going to
chasing
start
for
this
months.
side, but don't you worry. I'm going to start
He's
this
a master
DLC
manipulator
in
who
like
will
a few
endanger
minutes.
even
Don't
his
worry
own
about it.
kind to ensure his survival.
You don't seem the type to hunt assassins.
That first DLC is pretty
Why
interesting.
are
You
you
meet
after
Tallis, who's got
At first, it was
the
merely
biggest set
duty
of
to
jugs
Antiva.
you've ever seen on an elf.
After losing so many
And
good men
you meet her.
it became personal.
She tells you
He's
about a
nothing but
jewel.
murderer, a thief, and
You
a
go to the
liar.
thing. It's
You
kind of
want
like
me to use my
Kasumi,
wily ways
where
to find
Kasumi
out
was
where
sent
the
away, and
Dalish
then
are
she found
hiding
her way in
themselves.
anyway, and the guy knew who she was.
That is part of it, yes.
It's kind of like that,
This
where they
elf is
play
very
along like they don't know who
dangerous,
she
and
is,
he must be brought in before he kills again. I've heard of your dealings
but
with the
then they
Dalish.
end up knowing who she
I
is.
was hoping you could go where my men could not.
I had the feeling that's what you had
Find
to
out
do.
where the assassin is
You
hiding
know, that kind of thing.
and apprehend him.
I'll see what I can do.
One of the Dalish, a woman named Variel, is a friend of his. I
Oh, the
suggest speaking with her
Antivans are
first.
supposed to be like
We won't be here when you
Spaniards,
get back. We got a campsite outside the
like
city.
Spanish,
Look for us
like the
there.
Orlesians are French. They speak French and German. Alright, now that we've cleared out all this crap, guess where I'm going? I'm going to my house. And guess what I'm about to do? That's right. Start the side mission. I just want to read my notes. Read what letters I have. And then I'm going to start the side missions. Oh, and talk to Bartrand. Then I'm going to start the side missions. The DLCs. I keep saying side missions. They are side missions, but they're DLCs. They're a little bit more extensive. Are they extensive? My beloved.
Ooh, what's all...
I'd grab her ass right there.
Oh, look who's here. Time to change the locks again.
I knocked this time. Bodan let me in. Guess what? Castillon's in town, and I'm not waiting around for him to stick a knife in my vitals. We're going to get him before he gets me.
We're going to surprise Castillon. I love surprises.
Unfortunately, Castillo's
Everything
holed
is
up
about
somewhere
you.
in
Don't you
Kirkwall.
worry.
I haven't been able to find him. I do know where Velasco is, however. That's his right hand. We just have to make him tell us where Castillon is. Somehow.
What a plan. Your scheming ability puts me to shame.
Well, I haven't worked out all the kinks. Step 1, we go to Velasco. Step 2, something exciting happens. Step 3,
Why you not let me flirt with her anymore? What's going on here?
You have a better idea?
If we kill him and search his body, we might find something.
Or we could find nothing and get nowhere.
We could hit him till he talks.
You'll just end up killing him.
Couldn't we just ask
I forgot about
Velasco
this
where
mission.
Castillon is? Nicely.
He's not going to reveal anything willingly. I can't risk him getting suspicious and alerting Castillon.
I can't think of anything. You'll have to manage on your own.
What if you took me to Velasco and pretended to betray me? You say you're giving me to Castillon for gold, and Velasco takes me to him.
I forgot about this mission because she hasn't come back in a while.
I'll follow you to their hideout.
Exactly. Once Castillon shows himself, we'll take care of him.
I'm ready whenever you are.
Velasco's been spending his nights at the brothel, enjoying its many splendors. That's where we'll find him.
All right.
Things have been very troubling these last
Here's when
few
Bodan
years,
says that
haven't
he
they?
and Sandal are probably going to leave soon.
I was thinking that it might soon be time for my boy and I to move on.
Who'll clean up all the bloodstains?
There's more bloody footprints in this home than anywhere else in Kirkwall, I swear. It's an honor to
I
serve the champion
guess I was
of
supposed to take care of the
Make no mistake,
Beware of Dogs
but I'm
thing
getting
first because
older. It's time
Jackson's
see
not
the
supposed to be there.
Sandals' future.
And he keeps barking.
I'll stay on until arrangements are made. I
So what's
hope
worse?
That's all right.
Hearing me talk over it or hearing him bark over it?
Have a bit of the wanderlust yourself, eh? Hopefully this
Now,
business
Sandal's
with
supposed to say
Tallis
something
doesn't
about
get worse
how the
before we
city,
go.
how the
I
world is
worry
going to
about
explode
you,
and stuff,
Miss
but
Eyre.
I never actually had him do it for me.
The old lady is scary.
They keep saying the old lady is scared. I gotta find out what that means.
How many times do I have to tell you that?
They better follow through with that. I don't want that to just kind of fade away. He keeps saying the old lady is
Says
scary,
he saw an old lady standing by.
meaning he's seeing ghosts.
She has a scary laugh. Yes, well, there you go.
Meaning that he's a mage. But he gives you like a prophecy.
I'm sure the furniture's very sorry for whatever it did, old boy. All right. Let's see.
Please don't open the door.
You've caught a burglar. Good boy.
My legs are cramping.
Yeah,
Please, just let me go.
You expect
You
me
probably
to just
wouldn't
let
want to
you
break into a
walk
house
out
that's
of
got a Mabari.
Please, sirrah. I was seduced by a crime at a very young age, but your guard monster has scared me towards a path of honest work.
I'll give you to the count of 5 before I sick my Mabari on you.
What? Surely you wouldn't.
1,
But
2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure our guest leaves quickly.
Now that is something I would do too. Okay, here we go. You waited long enough, and I didn't go to the Black Emporium. See, I spared you that. You waited long enough. Oh, come on, I didn't even know you were there.
I've been keeping
I can't bring myself to change anything about Mother's room.
Here we go. Memento of Legacy, Memento of Mark of Assassin. There we are. Okay. Alrighty. Like I said, I think I'll bring Isabel with me during Legacy. These two you can actually, well, at least Legacy you can bring your sister. I never do, though. Although it would probably make more sense to bring my sister along. I'm going to get this started and then I'm going to call it a night. As you can tell, I probably have yelled and spoken enough today. So.
Seeker, you wound me.
The champion nearly starts a war, and you're all too happy to bury it beneath your words. You will tell me about the Kunari.
What's left to say? The Arishok was killed and a champion crowned.
And yet we had Orlesians threatening sanctions of every kind and measure. What happened at Chateau Hain? What happened with Tallis?
You've heard about her?
We had someone there, but they lacked your access. Whatever Tallis was to the champion, it seems like it angered a nation.
Thousands of lives were at stake, Seeker.
Perhaps one still is.
Nicely non-specific. All right, let me set the scene. An ambush, an invitation, a hunting party.
All right, let's get started here.
All because of Tallis.
And of course, there's no one.
All I know is it had something to do with you and nobles. Edge is usually very reliable.
Reliable at leading us into an ambush, you mean?
Why? It's not always.
I'm not even sure. I've brought Fenris with me a bunch of times in this little DLC.
All right. Maybe sometimes it's an ambush.
And there is the champion of Kirkwall. You
I'm not sure if I brought Aveline. I always bring Aveline to the other one. The Legacy one. Oh, flip-flop it. And there's Tallis. I've actually had a romance with her once, but she never returned, so there's no point. You don't actually get anywhere with her. Like you do, but it's just mindless flirting. It's not actual. I just love how long she had that blade in that guy. It's not bad, huh?
kill her. Kill all of them.
Well, what are you waiting for?
I'm just jumping on both sides here. Wow, look at that blade. Decoy. Bingo! Oh, there it goes. You see that explosion? Anti-Bankrux. Oh, wow.
This is wearing on me.
Do you think it's over?
sloppy. You'd think the crows would be better at this. They've been
The
doing it for
motherfucker
ages.
killed me.
Were these crows a gift from you? That's generous.
Oh, I didn't arrange this, but it's no coincidence I'm here. My name is Tallis, and I've been looking for
I'll
you.
ask the question. You ever
Looking
seen?
for me?
Looking for the man
Ever
who
seen
has
an elf in this canon that
That's what Edge was on
prominent?
You remember? Duke Prosper, the one who fought
I know you're all
over
you're
the
all
champion
thinking,
of Kirkwall banquet.
like, is the only thing on your mind tits? Yes, that is all that's on my
I'd
mind.
go to such a thing.
Women
I was hoping
and
you'd
their
reconsider.
femininity,
The Duke
meaning
is a delightful host.
their tits and ass.
Or
That's all that's
so
on my
I
mind.
hear.
That is all I think about
Let me
all day
guess.
long. Amongst
This
so that's one of the
isn't
reasons why I have
just a
such an active
social
imagination, active mind, and
I
everything,
need
because
to
I have to
relieve
think
him
of
of
more
something
things,
he
because
has no
otherwise
right to
it would just
possess.
all be sex. Like
And
that's the only thing that would be on my mind.
can't do it alone.
Just be women.
You want
That's
us
it.
to be thieves.
So in order for me to have other
Stealing
thoughts
from
in my head other
Orleans
than
is
just
never
women and
wrong. Or so I've
you
been
know
told.
whatever, I
This
have
isn't
to
how I
think of a
was
million
planning to
different things
ask
at
you
once,
this.
which is why it always
I
seems
think
like
you're
I'll be
in
talking about
connection
one
with
thing and then
less
wander off to
blood.
another thing
What makes you think I steal
because I'm
things
just
because
got
people ask
way
me to?
too much ass on my mind.
I may have talked you up a bit, maybe more than once.
Like what they asked in the Aviator.
Wonderful.
You sure they'll let you make a movie about
not
tits?
like I'm
Like that would be a movie I would make.
Much.
Actually, no.
All
All
I've
my
heard is
movies
you
are
get things
are
done.
very clean. Like all my
I'm
screenplays.
hoping that's true.
What makes you think I steal things just because people ask me to?
I may have.
I
talked
asked
you
that
up a
already. I
bit,
know.
maybe more than once.
Just in case you missed various
Wonderful.
reaction.
What? It's not like I'm exaggerating. Much.
Well, wait, aren't I a
All I've
thief?
heard is
I
you
hack
get things
locks
done.
and stuff. I must be a thief.
I'm hoping that's true.
Why not? I hear the Orlesians make excellent cheese.
That's right. You're Ferelden, aren't you?
We're not actually.
And in case you're
gold
wondering, I
people,
keep looking
despite
down there the
whatever
whole
rumors
time,
you've
even
heard.
though she's a
I'll keep
computer-generated
that in mind.
elf.
So tell me, what
I just keep
exactly
looking
is
at
it
that
you want to steal?
wonderful green chest plate.
Jewel. The Duke thinks it's valuable, and it is. Just not in the way he believes.
Like the
What's
title
more,
of the
he
old
shouldn't
movie
have it
says,
in
I'd
the
love to
first
see what
place.
lies beneath.
He who
Anyway.
wishes to walk on water must first learn to swim.
Hey, look at Meryl.
Come
You
with
say,
me to
Meryl, why aren't
Chateau
you that
I'll
juggified?
explain everything on the way. If nothing else, you get fine wine and fancy company.
As long as the hips and the ass fit the
I hope you want more than
the
that.
top, we're doing great. All right, we're gonna call it a day here.
You think it's a
So I'm gonna come back to this tomorrow. So I will see you all
I don't think we should be
tomorrow.
breaking laws
Take
with
care.
someone we just met.